Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here, and today we're gonna be showing you guys a really cool glitch that is basically an extension of the glitch we showed you yesterday with the turretless vehicles, and that is how to remote control any vehicle. Well, in this case, we're just remote controlling the tank, but as you can see from my friend's perspective, whenever you move, the tank moves with you, and as you look around, the tank also looks around too. And as you keep walking, the tank moves along with you. And if you shoot, the tank also shoots. Basically, whatever action you do in first person, the tank will do it with you. It'll look like the tank still has a driver in it. The lights are already been on. But the tank is actually driverless, and you're basically remote controlling the tank. It's a fully functional RC tank. Now, it's kind of hard to control like the driving because you do need to like make sure you walk exactly where you wanted to go. But other than that, the shooting is very accurate. It will shoot exactly where you were shooting. So to do this, you basically, just like the overload we showed you yesterday, you have to overload it with a bunch of gravity cubes, well, gravity barriers, and fill them with a bunch of kill balls until you get, you see the number of objects in the bottom left in the FX? You basically want to hit that number there. And around that point, well, first of all, the game will be super, super laggy. You'll be playing at like 5 or 10 frames per second. But if you do it right, you have overloaded the game just the right amount to achieve the turretless vehicle glitch like you're seeing now. But that's not the purpose of this video. We already did this yesterday. The actual purpose, of course, is the turretless vehicles. So, once it's overloaded and you're sure like the turretless vehicle glitch is working, what you want to do is, we're just going to do the tank right now because that is the only vehicle we've actually succeeded in doing this with. But if you guys figure out like an easier way to do this or a more consistent and reliable way, let us know in the comments because this is a really cool glitch and it's really fun too. But for now, we're using the overload and turretless vehicle glitch combined. So what you want to do is you want to spawn a bunch of you want to keep spawning scorpion tanks, and this will only work for one player. So every player in your game, we only did with 2 players. I don't know what happens if you do with more, but every player, you want to have them keep an eye on the scorpion tank and see if one of them spawns with no turret, and just no turret. If it spawns with no top, then it might not be the correct one. But when this happened to us, only my friend Helios Grill could see the tank with no turret. From my perspective, the tank was perfectly fine. It had the turret and the top. And what we did was, I told him to switch to the turret. But he could not see the turret, so from his perspective, he wasn't switching. But on my screen, he was. So I had him get into the turret, and once he was in the turret, I got into the tank, and I drove it around a little bit, and I got out. And then he also got back into the driver's seat from my perspective, and then he got out. And then that's basically when the remote control glitch happened. So I'm not sure if that's like the exact method, but that's basically what we did, and that's basically what worked for us. But, you know, if you guys happen to know any other method, or if you try this and you find a better way, do let us know. But basically, only one player is able to see this. As he was driving a tank around and then remote controlling in it and shooting it and everything, from my perspective, the tank was just sitting there. There was nobody in it. It was basically, you know, empty and non-functional. But that's basically all you need to do. And we've had trouble reproducing this more than once. But hopefully, now that we put this out there, hopefully you guys will be able to figure out a way. Now, in the meantime, I save some time for a pun, because I know how much you guys love them. So, what's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can't tune a fish. Get it? Did you hear about those new reversible jackets? I'm really excited to see how they turn out. Anyways, so I'm going to show you one more time basically what happened leading up to it. So here Helios goes in the tank, and if you look closely, this is from his perspective. From his perspective, if you look closely, the turret is missing, like I said. It's just like a giant hole there. So it is a turretless tank, but the top is still there. From my perspective, though, the tank was perfectly normal. But that's basically, if that happens, then you're pretty much on the right track. It's kind of like the ghost glitch in Halo Reach, where it only affects one player, where only one player can't see the other player. So I don't know, maybe it's like a similar thing. But you know, if you did it correctly and you get to the state where you can remote control the tanks, then you've basically successfully done it. And the tank is pretty much yours. You got an RC tank right there. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this really interesting. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you have any other tips for how to improve this method, or you know, if you know a better way to achieve this, you know, let us know in the comments too. And I might make an updated video on this with a better method. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, you know, please do so. We've got a lot more great content coming up. And for those of you watching today, make sure to stick around tomorrow for our 50,000 subscriber live stream. Can't wait to you know, hang out with you guys on the live stream. So yeah, have a great day, guys, and I will see you guys next time.